So it's great. I'm enjoying this. I love being on the road. I love meeting all of you. And I love seeing our beautiful state. But it's hard work. As you can see, I've been putting in the work and the miles. I've been traveling our beautiful state. It's a great honor and a joy and a privilege to do that. But there's something I want you to know, which is there is a heavy burden on the family of a candidate. And I just want to say right now, with all of you here, to think about that a little bit, and to say that I'm so deeply grateful to my amazing wife and my amazing sons for putting up with all of this and allowing me to do this and sharing their husband and father with all of you. They're right behind me, you're right behind me, we're going to do that, but I just wanted to say thank you to them. And I think on your behalf as well, because I know how much you understand that, because I know how much family is important to all of us. So, thank you to my family, thank you to all of you. Let's do this, everyone. Let's save our beautiful state of California. There's one other thing I just wanted to say, before we get into the normal things that we talk about at these town halls and these events that I've been doing. Because, of course, it's a very special day today. It's Palm Sunday. Happy Palm Sunday. Now, I'm not a pastor. I'm not gonna get into all of that. But actually, there is a real significance to this day that I think we should reflect on as we think about the journey that we are all on together to save our beautiful state of California. Because, of course, we remember that triumphant entry of Jesus into Jerusalem on this day. And actually there is, of course, so much deep faith in that moment. And there's a significance there, of course, that others can speak to much better than me. But actually, there is a relevance to what we're all engaged in here, because what was he doing that day? He was challenging the authority and the power that had oppressed people for so long. That's what that moment was also about. That's why it was so significant in so many other ways. And it was also a moment of hope. It was a moment of hope that things could change and things would be better. And that's what we need to remember today, of all days. Today is a moment of hope, because we are here together. And the people of California are getting together to challenge the oppressive rulers of this state who've led us astray so badly all these years. But we are here today to say that is coming to an end. Hope is on the horizon. And on this Palm Sunday, we remember that too. And we are filled with hope for our state, aren't we? Yes. We are filled with hope. Now let me get to the politics. Because in the end, this is an election. This is an election that we have before us. And I'll tell you who you've got before you this morning. The leading candidate for governor of California. Leading in the polls, leading on fundraising. The first TV, do you remember the first TV debate? It's about a month ago now. Anyone see that first TV debate? Well, it was me against 6 Democrats. I liked that, actually. I enjoyed myself very much. In fact, at the end of it, I felt like saying, you get this closing statement at the end. And I'm very polite, so I didn't say this, but this is what I thought. These Democrats didn't put up much of a fight. For the next debate, can you send me some fresh Democrats? Well, they didn't. But you know what they did do? They cancelled the debate. Did you see that this week? They cancelled the debate. They don't like it when a Republican is leading. They don't like it at all. But that's okay. We're going to beat them anyway, aren't we? So just a quick thing I want to say about that first TV debate. Because I just spoke about hope. And that TV debate, that first one, really, for me, was a moment of hope that captured something that I've felt all along as I've been on this journey. I launched my campaign last April, at the end of April, in Huntington Beach in Orange County. And even before then, for 3 years, I've been traveling our state, listening to Californians, learning about what we need to change and how we can make things better and solutions. And I've been doing all that work. And all those years, I've had a growing sense of hope that actually we can do this. This really is the year when we can make the change happen. But that first TV debate, for me, was a moment of hope that I hadn't really seen before. And it came at the end, when they did a poll of the statewide TV audience, not a Republican audience, the whole state who was watching, millions of Californians. They did a poll. Who won the debate? Who made the best impression?
You did.
Wow. Do you remember? Okay, so this is going to sound a little braggy, so I apologize for that, but I remember the numbers. So two of the Democrats on stage, they got a very round number, 0. and then, I mean, I can't even. Betty Yee, I don't know. Anyone heard of Betty Yee? She's the most famous thing. You can need to know about her. I did an interview with her on Piers Morgan. She starts going on about how she wants to see, if she's the governor of California and presiding over the Olympics in LA in 2028, a gender-neutral Olympics. Yeah, 3%. Javier Becerra, Biden's HHS secretary. Did someone say he was an idiot? I'm just hearing things. I didn't say that. He, famous for masking our 2-year-olds in the pandemic. He got 4%. The billionaire climate fanatic Tom Steyer, 6%. The mayor of San Jose, Matt Mahan. Even his supporters are saying the reason they should vote for him is because he's the least insane Democrat. Look, this is California. We are the greatest state in the greatest nation on earth. You think we can do a bit better than least insane? Anyway, he got 17%. Steve Hilton, 66%. How about that? So, I know it is a bit braggy, but no, here's the point. I didn't do anything amazing. I just told the truth. That after 16 years of one-party rule by these Democrats, we've got the highest poverty rate in the country, the highest unemployment rate in the country, the highest cost of living in the country, electric, gas, rent, housing, water, insurance, everything the most expensive. US News and World Report ranks California 50th out of 50 states on opportunity. Wallet Hub ranks as 50th out of 50 on affordability. Chief Executive Magazine ranks California 50th out of 50 states on the business climate. No way, after 16 years of one-party rule that have been a total failure on every front. It is time for change in California. And all I did was tell that simple truth very clearly, and the people of California responded. There is a majority for change in this state. People want the change, and we are going to be ready to lead them and to turn this state around and restore this beautiful state to its glory. That's what's going to happen in November this year. So I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to stop in a minute, and I know we've got my colleagues on the golden ticket. We've got lots of exciting things planned for you today, but I really want to have time for some questions. That's the part that I like, but I just want to do 2 things. I just want to say, are you kicking me out already? What's happening?
Before we do the Q&A with Steve, we would like to introduce Gloria Romero as the Lieutenant Governor running mate with Steve. So the video, please, Chris.
I'm Gloria Romero. I'm a Republican, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor of California. I was the majority leader of the California Senate, the first woman elected to this historic office. And yes, I was a Democrat. But after seeing years of Democrat, one-party rule in Sacramento and its failed outcomes for everyday people, I left the party. I walked away. In the last few years under Gavin Newsom and Democrats, we've seen $250 billion of waste, fraud, and abuse. $18 billion for a bullet train, 0 tracks. $24 billion to end homelessness. Can't tell us where it went. $32 billion in unemployment cash stolen. And it goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, California leads the nation in poverty, food, gas, housing, energy. It's unaffordable for too many Californians. Only half our kids can read and write at basic levels of proficiency. California has been totally run by Democrats for 16 years. They fail us every day. As Ronald Reagan said when he left the Democrats to become a Republican, I didn't leave the party, they left me. Maybe you've never voted for a Republican before, and maybe you don't agree on all the issues. That's okay, but we need to hold the Sacramento Democrats accountable for their failures on homelessness, affordability, crime, education, and housing. I'm going to hold their feet to the fire. Join us. Walk away like I did. Demand a better future for California. Vote for change. Together, we can make California great.
Thank you so much. So I'm very proud that Gloria agreed to run with me as Lieutenant Governor. That is not always done. In fact, it's never been done before. Did you know that? This is the first time in the history of our state that you've had a candidate for governor who's put together a team to make things happen. Because we all know it's never about one person, it's about all of us, it's about a team. And that's what I've been building to take our state back and to turn our state around. Running with me for Lieutenant Governor, Gloria Romero, as you saw. Running with me for State Attorney General, Michael Gates. You'll be hearing from him later. The fighter from Huntington Beach, who sued Gavin Newsom over housing mandates and voter ID and sanctuary state law. And running with me for State Controller, Herb Morgan. Local boy. Why do we need Herb Morgan? Because we need to find and stop the fraud and the waste and the corruption. And with me and Herb and Michael and Gloria, we're going to get to the bottom of it. You know what we announced a couple of months ago? People sometimes would ask me on the campaign trail, Steve, when you get there, in order to cut the taxes and cut the bloat and the government, you're going to bring in Doge. No. I said, I'm not going to bring in Doge, I'm going to be Doge. It's my job. It's our job. And so we announced a couple of months ago, Cal Doge, the California Department of Government Efficiency. It's already working. We are already uncovering the fraud. 3 fraud reports and many more to come. We are doing it even before we're elected. We're making it happen, and when we're elected, we're going to stop it in its tracks and get this state back on track. Right, are we going to do questions now? What's the point? Okay, very good.